Elizabethan is where we'll begin. You might know her mother, Anne Boleyn. So come on, let's get stuck right in. Your girl became queen in 1558 after Mary the First had died. England was not in the greatest state, nearly bankrupt with a big divide. She was unusual, I'll admit, her age and gender persecuted. Many thought she wasn't legit, cause her mama was executed. People thought she was destined to fail, and not having a hobby was wild. Not to mention she was female, she was really just a child. But your girl was not gonna quit. Catholics and Protestants at it again. Religion in England was so split, bare threats from France and Spain. Though Liz was not divorced, there was no man in her life, so I guess your girl was forced to make herself a wife. Out pops Mary, Queen of Scots, who was a pretty big name, and it wasn't exactly lots and lots who had such a strong claim. Still a bunch of debt and threats, still a bunch of debt evasions. And if England didn't pay those debts, there would be bare invasions. Elizabeth could not forget the threat from Catholic nations. One wrong move, she'd surely get a storm of accusations. There was the Privy Council, a couple guys advising. The organizer, Cecil Walsingham, scrutinizing. All those in attendance would meet when Lizzie chose. Counties and lieutenants would go where Lizzie goes to protect her legacy, get the nation back in line. Out pops the Act of Supremacy in 1559. Why? Lizzie was church governor, that was her priority. The rules were all laid out for her, the Act of Uniformity. There was a royal injunction that became prevalent. It served a vital function by enforcing the settlement. Most peeps accepted, but unfortunately some Catholics rejected, and conflict begun. The Catholics were plotting Red Office, Throckmorton, Babington. They were boycotting, and boy, was it catching on. Puritan challenges grew, they wanted more and more. They wanted it all new, Elizabeth couldn't ignore. Recusants couldn't cope, the church was implicated. So then the good old Pope got her excommunicated. But she doubled down and there she started making a fuss, cause they were pushing for Mary and they were acting all sus. Why was Mary getting a good reaction? She didn't want a revolution, so she had to take action and plan Mary's execution. But the threat was constant, Mary's death made Spain mad. England was so Protestant, fighting with all they had. They were flipping the script, winning and couldn't stop attacking the Spanish ships. Elizabeth was back on top. England moved along, no longer improvident. England was strong and totally Protestant. There were labourers and men with nobility, tenant farmers and yeomen with stability. Some people wanted more from what we are observing. The rich versus the poor, deserving, undeserving. Grammar schools for guys, girls were taught at home. Music's on the rise, Shakespeare's getting known. New tech they would acquire, new places they were touring. New strong wealth desire, new geezers were exploring. Like Sir Francis Drake, he travelled land and skies. Walter Raleigh tried to take Virginia and colonize. England's vibes were fire, they were the holy grail.